you doing? So I promised I would make the video, so just want to go over some points and some stuff that we're working on. The first thing is we are discussing with Luciano from Garden Boys if he can take a small monthly fee to cover the excavation. So we'll calculate a certain amount of hours that he will do. And more or less, we on our side we calculating it at $100 times 8, because 8 of us. So more or less it's gonna be in that range. So if you would join, so you would times either match it or either half of it, and then he will do the amount of hours once per month. So that's something we're working on and discussing with him. As you know, the cost of excavation is very high. The investment also is very high and risky because you have to take a loan and all of that. So that way we're looking at discussing with him. So far it seems positive. It's just to now work out some other aspects. So if you guys are interested, it would be good, because then it would make the amount a little more for him. So let me know what you think about that. Our next aspect is here in this part, because we have some plans we want to do in this section. The thing is, with this section, if you look at the contours lines, is more steep, and when you go here in this section is very steep. So it's to still utilize this land without having to cut a road in between, we want to use a lift. Let me show you how it looks. So this company has been doing this all over the world. They have it in some Caribbean islands. So this is what we're looking at. Let me see if I could just bring the video a little shorter. So a lift that goes up and down, that would bring people to the different sections of the land. So we want to discuss with you guys if we could do it right in the middle there of the borderline. So then so that way both parties can benefit from it. I still have to send them some more information in terms of some details about the slope. So the slope of the land, I have to send them some details on that. But we see it as a way of maximizing the land, so we would be able to use this section for you guys. I think this is a section you wanted to do eco. So instead of having to cut a road in there, the lift would bring the people. So probably you'll have parking somewhere in here, or maybe up here. But basically the concept is that we don't have to cut a road into this steep path. On your side of the land, this is where it gets more steeper, this section here. The way the lines is more close to each other is where it's very steep. So more or less is in here. We have a little bit in here. So yeah, so that's the concept we want to discuss with Mary. And then also see how we can realize it, because having it on the border would means both of us would benefit. Also the cost would split in two. So there's a lot of benefits of it going here in the border, right? So let me know your thoughts. There's some of the things I wanted to discuss with you as follow-up. So one is so just to recap, is the excavation agreement we busy trying to iron out with a guy for us to pay him a certain amount per month, and then he would cover those hours once per month. More or less we're looking at $100 each heir would pay, so it would be 800. So if you join, you could either match the 800 or do half, and then that amount would be divided by how much you would charge us per hour. More or less is $120 per hour. So basically we can do the math, but that's what we're looking at for the excavation side. Then the next thing is the lift that I mentioned, so that both sides can benefit from having something unique, something that would utilize the land without having to cut into this part of the land then, which is a more steeper part of the land. And yeah, the cost of it also will be reduced to half for each side. Yep, so those are the points. Oh yes, and this road, just let me know this part of the road here, if you guys are okay with the concept that we have having a connecting road here. I don't know if you guys want to have it other places, but this here for sure I would like to see if we can confirm. Alright, so those are the points. If anything else I will send you, but let me know your thoughts and I will go from there.